Okay, here we are, Thanksgiving morning. What is this, 2010? Thanksgiving morning here in North Texas. We're about to drop Tom in the grease and see how he likes that. I know we'll love it. What we've got here is a decent fryer, safety written all over it. Big heavy duty one. I like this particular model. It's got the valve. Very important when you're draining this stuff, folks. If you have a regular bucket, it can be a real pain trying to drain the grease, but I like the ones with the valves as long as they don't leak on you. This one has a safety feature in it. It won't go over 350 degrees. It automatically cuts off. It's got heat sensors on here, and it knows right what temperature it's sitting at, and it's hard to get over 350 with it. We're going to go ahead and drop the grease in here. Something I do want to talk about on that is figuring out the grease level. What you do is you take your frozen turkey when you first buy it, drop it in the bucket, fill it with water. You want to stay 3 inches below. This has an extra 3 inches up here that's even wider for safety reasons. You want to stay three inches down because once you drop Tom down in there, this thing, it will bubble up, the grease will rise on you. I've gone ahead and we do this every year. We lay some plywood down so we don't get a grease ring here on the driveway. You can do it out on the grass as well, and you don't have to do that. But we do it here on the driveway since we have this front that's blown in overnight. It was 80 degrees yesterday, and high today, I think we're going to be about 40 degrees. So, a lot colder today than it was yesterday. We were in shorts yesterday. But we're ready to drop the grease in. We're going to move the camera over here so you can see that go in, and we'll crank this fryer up. Okay, here we are. We're going to go ahead and add the grease. Now, what I find is, of course, they sell it in 3-gallon containers. Obviously, you need 4. This is for a 15-pound turkey. It generally works out to be about 3.5, 4 gallons. Yep, I definitely need another gallon in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on this bad boy. And I want to talk about the lid here real quick too. It actually can be dangerous to have the lid on here. What happens is it creates condensation. And if you've ever seen, hot grease or oil, I'm cranking this up all the way on high. There we go. If you've ever seen water in hot grease, folks, it can be pretty ugly. So what happens is you get a form of condensation under the lid, and it drops into the grease, and it can get pretty sketchy, as the kids say nowadays. So what I do is, just to help out, we're going to get it warming up, maybe 150, 175. Then I'm going to slide the lid over so I can kind of keep an eye on it. But we want to get this grease heated up. Okay, we're up to about 360 degrees now. Due to the fact that it's pretty cold out here, we kept that lid on there. It got up pretty quick. It took about 15-20 minutes total. So what we're going to do, we got Tom the turkey out here now. We're going to get him on his stand and drop him on in. Number one safety rule on this is when you drop Tom in the fryer, shut your flame off. That's what you have to do this safely, folks. That will keep you from burning the house down or catching you on fire. And the way you put him on the stand, he stands on his head, legs up, wings down. Oh yeah, he smells good just the way he sits. Okay, we're sitting right about 375. You don't want to go too much hotter than that. 400. Oil's getting really hot. 450 is a flash point of peanut oil. So just under 400, folks. What I do is you cook this guy about 325, 350, 300, 350. What you do though is I overshoot the 350 because Tom the turkey is going to bring the temperature way down when we drop him in here. So here we go. We're right about 400 now. I don't want to wait any longer. Okay, I've shut the flame off. So all we have is almost 400 degrees of grease here, guys. You drop them in real slow. Here we go. Nice and easy. And it's going to start bubbling and smelling good too. Be careful of the cavity. Grease can shoot up through that like Old Faithful. Take your time on this, folks. Don't rush it. I'm wearing gloves. I got a coat on, making sure no grease gets on me. We're getting near the cavity now. Okay, for cook times, it's approximately 3 minutes per pound. This should take 45 minutes. I'm looking for an internal temperature of 165, 175. You see different things on there. You pull them out to let them rest and he continues cooking. So what I'll do is at about the 30-minute mark, I'll start pulling them out and just checking the temperature and make sure everything's doing good in here. Okay, so once you get them down in there and it seems like the bubbling is kind of calmed down, go ahead and get your flame back on. You can see he dropped down to about 250. All right, so we're pulling Tom out. We're going to check his temperature in several spots. It's been 30 minutes now. It's running right at 350 degrees. This is about 180 over here. And we're running 170 over here. All right, so we're pulling them out. Yeah. Now we're going to take them inside. We're going to let them rest for about 30 minutes, and it'll continue to cook. And then we'll see if we can't get Grandpa to slice them for us. Okay, so what we've done, we let Tom sit here for exactly 30 minutes. You can see the oil that we just set them up on end and let all that oil run out. We're going to take them. Grandpa kind of backed out at the last minute. He's busy making mashed potatoes right now. Okay, what we're going to do is slice right down this breastbone. You can see, I don't know if you can see the juices. This is why people like frying them. Man. So there's the breast all sliced out. You can see that yields quite a bit of meat. Now you still got some meat down here, back where the wing was, along the back. And there you have it, folks. That's how to slice a turkey quick and easy. And that concludes how to fry a turkey. I hope you got something out of the show, if not at least a good laugh. Make sure you subscribe to catch more videos as we post them. Thanks for tuning in to Stewarts Cove Do-It-Yourself channel. Have a positive day.